Hello and welcome to PM Show, your weekly roundup of what's new and going on in the modelling world.
I can't see now because all I've got is a mariachi band in my head. That bloody thing. And it's Mexican Day of the Dead today, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Oh dear. Yeah, we ought to have done a fate, Matt. Do you look like
I'm close
you're
to it. Yeah, that's it. I'm pretty much there as I am. So. Yes, apologies to everyone who's watching, and I do feel as rough as toast. I've got flu. And
that bad luck? He's not even in
No, I've got layers on under it. I've got 4 layers on under this. I'm sweating now, but a minute ago I was freezing. So
he's still got his pajamas on underneath.
Yeah, that's it. I was wearing my dressing gown earlier when I first got up. I was like,
you should have worn that to do the show in. It could be like a smoking jacket.
Yes, that's it. It's my smoking jacket to wear it. Oh dear. But yes, I have got flu, so apologies if I cough and stuff because I really can't be bothered to edit it all out. No. So this will be a raw, uncut show, to say the least. But we had to do it because, to be honest, we have got a lot to talk about this week because we've had, everything's turned up. At the PM store. We've got some pre-orders we've been waiting on for a long time. They've all turned up. We've got some stuff that's turned up we didn't even know was turning up, and lots of other stuff. It literally this week has just all piled in all at once. So Andy's been exceptionally busy trying to invoice you and get all those out so you're all invoiced. And obviously Matt and Lisa have been busy little beavers and run off their little feet trying to get them all out.
Yes.
So did they send a bigger post van to pick up?
I've had 2 pickups a day.
2 a day.
Oh.
Literally 2 pickups a day from post office. So yeah, it has been busy. It's only Wednesday.
Yes.
So yeah, doing all right. But yeah, loads of things have come in. It's been.
Can I also apologise because they are becoming in literally daily. We're getting stuff in, but we're trying to get it out as quick as we can. People that have ordered multiple things that we don't know that's coming in, they're going out separately a lot of the times. Unless we do catch them as they're going out. We'll try and combine them and combine postage and everything, but it's
exciting.
Yes, it is. Tons of stuff coming through, and some really nice stuff as well. Let's face it, we've got some quite interesting stuff has come in. Where do you want to start?
At the top.
Right. Okay. So I'll pick a different one to what you've got then.
You know what? I've actually missed one in my pile that I forgot to come in. That I've sent to you.
I'll go with a yellow one.
I forgot to pull the answer out of the shelf. But yeah, we'll do this one because actually this is, again, I didn't know if we were going to get these, but this is another version of, obviously, the 2000 MiG-15, which is the Bronco kit, but you get all the goodies with it. These are limited edition.
Yeah.
And you get a lot in it, actually.
You do.
So, it's 4 different versions or 4 different boxings. I'll show you this one because I just pulled this one off. So there you go. You can see what that one is.
Hold on. There we go. Very nice.
Yeah. But again, what you get in the box is like the interior, space decals, resin wheels, gun barrels, bit of a mass set, I think, is that? But and Soviet and Czech stencils.
Yes.
Because we all love a load of stencils. But yeah, I think it's supposed to be quite a nice kit, actually, that Bronco one.
Yeah, it's an interesting aircraft. It's somewhat overlooked, and but it's to say what amazed me though, and I think it's the first time we've seen this, isn't it? It's obviously it's got all the Edard goodies.
Yeah,
As you say, the gun barrels, the wheels. It's got the photo etch, colour photo etch. You know,
it's a bit like an Edard trophy pack boxing,
it is
really,
basically,
isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that's how they've kind of done it. So, I mean, the other version we've got in and had in was just actually the kit and I think a mass set. If it came one, I don't even know if it came a mass set. But this one, this, like I say, is a limited edition version with all the Edard parts in it. So, happy days.
Very nice. Excellent.
So, that's the first one in. The other one, actually, which is a bit left field, but quite different from Roden.
Yes.
Is the Savage. Now, I don't know much about this aircraft at all.
Is it me, or does that look just like a Canberra with a prop?
I don't know. Look, there's the side view. I think it's.
I'm just looking at the profile of the tails. It's very Canberra-esque, and obviously, I suppose I might probably just because of the wing configuration and stuff like that. It looks like a Canberra.
Yeah,
it's like an overweight Canberra.
But the only other 2 versions in 72nd was a rear planes back form and a Mach 2 kit.
Well, there you go then. So that's a dream kit then. When your options are that before.
But I don't know. I don't really know much about it. It's probably a carrier-based medium bomber.
All right.
So Yeah, obviously from the late 40s, is it?
No idea. I must admit, I know absolutely nothing about that one.
USS Coral Sea, 1950. Oh, USS Coral Sea, 1952, and USS Carragona, is it? Something, is it? I don't know how to pronounce it. I can't really see it. Oh no, something else. I can't read that anyway. 52, so early 50s anyway. So yeah, so something different. So that was a pre-order as well, but we was kind of we didn't have many down, obviously, but you know.
Yeah.
Interesting subject, if you like.
Very
those things,
interesting. Yeah.
Left field and dark sea blue.
Yes, definitely. Although it doesn't look camo, it looks a bit lighter on the underside.
You what, sorry?
I was just saying, it looks like it may be lighter blue on the underside. I can't work out if that's camo or just a light effect.
No, look, according to that, look, it's just blue.
Oh, right, just solid blue all over. Right, okay.
Dark sea blue.
Just like, just a quick question about the MiG.
Yeah.
On the box, it says space decals for the Eddard.
They're the 3D decals.
Oh, that's what they call the 3D.
3D printed.
Yeah, so it's not an F set, it's the 3D printed decals of space set, which again, I don't think Eddard do that with any of their own kits. So,
right.
Yeah, interesting. And then obviously, what we've been waiting for.
The fantastic Harrier, which hopefully I might get mine coming today or tomorrow.
It might be Friday because we had a bit of hassle with the blooming post yesterday.
Oh, right, okay, it's fine.
Their system crashed, so it's gone today. So you should get it.
Okay, fair enough. That's all right.
You got that and an Anson coming.
Nice.
We could log on to other people's systems, couldn't we? So they could probably log into ours as well.
But proper blip yesterday. So yeah, the Harriers that we was waiting for and didn't know if we were getting, and then they are here. So go on, Phil. You've built this kit 15,000 times. So
I have built this kit, and I don't think it's a great secret, but I got involved in the latter part of this kit by asking to have a few changes made. I was asked if I could just run my scrutineering eye over the kit for the manufacturer, and I spotted a couple of small mistakes to do with the Lyrixes, to be honest with you. That obviously the options in the box weren't the ones for the Lyrix it had. And I have to say, kudos to Hobby 2000. They listened and they were on it proper fast as well. Literally, I had a quick dialogue back and forth about what needed to be changed. They sent me some other information just to check, and everything else I did, and I signed it all off. And Matt's checked it as well as he imported. It has got all the changes I mentioned. So as far as we're concerned now, that is definitely the best GR79 kit on the market, because you've got both types of Lyrixes in that kit.
You've got some nice options as well.
So you've got the 65% Lyrix and you've got the 100% Lyrix for the markings which are in that box, because two of them have got for the 100% Lyrix and one was for the 65. So, but anyway, I have to say, Hobby 2000, you often talk to manufacturers and you know they're just going, yeah, whatever, and they just release it anyway. And I've worked with companies who've literally done that. They didn't. They were really, really receptive, and they were like, "Yep, no problem. What do we need to do? Can you check this? You know, and confirm it's all okay." I did that for them, and they made all the changes that I recommended. And so, as far as I'm concerned, that's a really good company to be open to suggestions and for changes and things like that.
Yeah, and so, this is an exclusive, as you can see.
Yes.
For Tiger Hobbies.
Our Tiger Hobbies.
Tiger Hobbies, yeah.
Really nice kit. So this is obviously the old Hasegawa kit, and again, it's timeless. It's been around probably 20 years now, maybe 15, 20 years, something like that.
It's got to be 20 years, I bet.
And yeah, it is. It's just one of those timeless kits. It's still holding up really, really well. Let's face it. There has been other companies released Harriers in different forms on that, but no one's gone near a GR7 or a GR9 kit. And it's recessed details. You've got all the bits through to it. Some nice, interesting marking options in there for the retirement schemes as well. So, yes, very, very nice kit.
So we've had our allocation in, obviously, of what we've had for pre-orders, which was a massive pre-order for us. And then, obviously, what's left is in stock. Bear in mind, this is limited edition. So,
yes.
Again, once it's gone, it's gone.
But again, I have to say, it's not breaking the bank either. 32 quid. I think it was about that price when it got released in the first place.
I think Revell's price was
about that.
God knows, 15 years ago, whenever they re-released it was. So that is a bargain of a kit.
Absolutely.
For what you're getting into.
Yeah.
You know, in this day and age where everything's going up and up and up, that's just you know, if you're into Harriers, like I say, that's it's definitely one to have in the stash.
It is. So I've got Matt sending me one down. I will do a quick re-review of it to have a look at it and all the rest of it. But as I say, that's definitely one of those kits that sits in your stash, even if you've got no intention of building one, because they tend to come and go. As I say, last time we actually saw that, wasn't it Eddard did the release?
Eddard did the boxing of
but that was a long time ago now, wasn't it?
5 years ago.
Yeah.
Revel did it before that, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then we haven't seen it. It's, So, but again, the nice thing is it's got both Lyricses in that kit. So, sorted. Good job on that one.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a barrier.
Also, the Ansons come in as well. That was another one I forgot about, the Avro Anson.
Yeah.
So, that's another new tool. So, you're getting one of those down to review and have a look at, which is an interesting aircraft.
Very nice. Yes, it is. Very, very good.
And one of my favourites from the Vintage Classic range, they've re-released the Westland Whirlwind.
It is. There it is.
You see, that's a tempter for turkey shoot.
Do you know what? Didn't somebody build that for last year's turkey shoot?
Yeah, and they did a really good job.
Really, really nice job on that one.
It is an old kit, don't get me wrong. It is an old mould, so I don't know how the moulds have stood up over time. But again, it's a very underrepresented helicopter in semi-second, especially our version. You can get the S19 it's based on, isn't it? The Choctaw, was it?
Yeah.
A few versions, well, if you can find it, Italeri did one, but actually the Westland version, because I was looking at the HAS 22 and the different marks and stuff, and that is, I think, a Choctaw before we got our hands on it.
Oh, right, okay.
I think. I could be wrong, so I was just reading a bit of gumph about it. You know what I mean? It's like our preliminary ones before we changed it. I think it's because
like we did with Sea Kings later on.
Yeah, because we changed the engines, didn't we?
We put a jet turbine in, didn't we? And
that was a Wessex, wasn't it? We did that.
A Wessex, sorry, yeah.
That one. Is that got a Rolls Royce Gnome engine in it? Do they call it or something?
Is it?
Don't know. Anyway, could be spatting a right load of drivel here, and people. I know about. Do your research. But anyway, as in for a kit, it's old. It's a classic, and it's cheap, and it's an helicopter, and I like it.
Yes. It is. Very, very cool.
Oh, talking of helicopters, off topic as usual for us. I'd have said it yesterday if we'd have done our show. Guess what I had a bid on and lost?
What, a helicopter?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me have a look at.
It's not another bloody French.
No, not a French fancy. Well, it is kind of French. It's kind of Anglo-French.
I don't know. Go on.
All right, a 30-second Puma.
Oh, the Puma. Yes.
Yeah, it got a bit out of hand.
What, a Matchbox one? Yeah.
Matchbox one. It was a Matchbox one as well, not a Revell one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It went for quite a bit of pennies. Not stupid amount, but more than I was willing to bid. I did have a crafty bit. Well, that looked quite cool, actually.
They always come up on Peer Models inbox, so I can see.
Yeah, well,
see what he's doing.
Just looking at on eBay, but yeah. So
yeah.
So yeah, like I say, it's been busy stuff coming in. Like I say, we had the Tamiya Comet tank in, but only just come in as well. So that's out as well. That's another one that's a pre-order and is invoiced. So they'll be going out. Like I say, the Tackham Jeeps are doing tomorrow. So they'll be out tomorrow. We've paid. So that's another one that's come in. So yeah, it's literally all go. And the other thing that's due out as well, or is been released, is the Eddard Tornado, the new version of the Luftwaffe Tornado.
Yeah.
So we should be having them as well. Yeah, ASAP really.
Isn't there something else that's due in end of the week, beginning of next week?
Can't remember.
C3PO's.
Can't remember. I'd have to have a look. But
C3PO's grandmother.
The what?
C3PO's grandmother. Yeah. What we spoke about yesterday.
Yes. The what's it called? Metropolis.
Yes.
The robot lady thing off Metropolis, yeah. Yes. That we had an email say that's doing at supplies at the end of this week, which could roll into next, but that's another one we've been waiting for. But yeah, that's doing as well. Blimey, I forgot about that. Well done, Andy. So like I say, yeah, it's just going to be busy. So it's good. Yeah.
Excellent.
And in other news, have you seen that Meng are releasing a Apache in 35th?
I have.
Yes. Yeah.
But I'm more excited about Tackham releasing an Mi-28. Have it?
Yeah, I see that as well. It does seem funny. Does this mean that Meng will then release one? Because they seem to be bouncing off each other with everything they do at the moment.
Yeah. But yeah, it's you wait for how long, and like I say, two come along at once. It's the usual thing, isn't it? But the Apaches, again, so you can take your choice.
Well, yeah, we are going to be sport for choice on those. I must admit, it does seem very funny how, because we have been saying it for a good few years now, that the Apache, the modern Apache, is underrepresented in 35th scale. And then obviously, TACM, I've been following TACM's on their Facebook page, and it does look quite nice with all the CAD work and the bits and pieces. Got a gorgeous cockpit and obviously fully detailed engine and that. And I was good. That was fine for me. I was thinking, yeah, that'd be a nice build. Looking forward to doing that. And then obviously Meng suddenly drops one with exactly the same. It's got the engine, the bits and pieces and everything down in there. And then next thing you know, as you say, we see the Mi-28 coming along as well. And it's like, oh, hello. There seems to be a bit of a thing going on there for, attack helicopters.
Well, 35th helicopters are back in vogue,
obviously. It seems to be. Definitely.
Nice that they're doing them, though, because, they are the meaty ones, aren't they, let's say?
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Rather than a transport or something, they are, that's interesting. Nice, because we're getting to that point of the year now as well where things are going to start to ramp up for next year's releases, aren't we? Because obviously we're still waiting for that ICM 35th Sky Crane, aren't we?
Yeah.
As I say, it's gone very quiet on that, hasn't it? I'm hopeful.
No, it hasn't. No, there was a thing up about it's still going to happen. So
yeah, I saw that bit. But
hopefully by the end of the year,
it would be nice to see it. I must admit that would be a really nice one. But 35th scale for helicopters is like the perfect scale.
That'd be massive.
You've got some nice chunky stuff going onto it. You can get right stuck in there with weathering and that. And attack helicopters, let's face it, their weathering is like a tank.
Well, I'd say you can do the Apache. I'll do the Mi-28.
All right, okay, we'll do that. Fair enough.
I can't manage with that really dark greeny black on an Apache. It's just don't do a lot for me. At least with the Havoc, they're quite camoed up, aren't they? So you can do a bit with them. But yeah, it'd be interesting.
Mind you, with the success of your B25, it's the same painting as that.
It's not really though, is it? Because you've got to keep with that darky black hue, and it's not a great colour to work with. Even when you do Black Hawks and stuff, they're that colour as well, aren't they? And it's not. Because you get too light then, and then it sort of don't look right. I don't know. I think it's one of them. It's a bit like the really dark blues that are really, I don't know.
It's difficult to nail down.
Sweet spot for it to look good.
Yeah.
I'm sure I saw an Indian Apache in camouflage.
Mind you, you could do an Israeli Apache because
an Israeli one. They look cool. Yeah.
I'm sure I saw an Indian one that was in camouflage, but it was like grey and blue or something. I'm sure it was.
Well, you can do, yeah. And obviously the other one is the Korean one.
Yeah.
Because they're fully camo. So.
Do the Japanese have them?
Yes.
What are these?
Don't know.
If
they would, I don't know. Yeah, but actually, I don't know if they have. I don't know, actually. I don't know if actually Japan has them. They've used the Cobra, I know that, and they're camoed.
You could do a British Army one.
You could.
Japan's would probably be grey and yellow with lots of stencils.
Yeah, it will. Anime figures on the side. Have a nice day.
You've just been annihilated.
Yes.
Interesting though. It's nice, like I say, because me and you are helicopter quite fans, aren't we?
Oh, I'd build helicopters every day.
The urge I've got the minute after the beat is to build an helicopter is overwhelming. So I can definitely see a helicopter being my next video build.
I must admit, helicopters aren't my thing, but even I'd probably have a 35th Apache in the stash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether or not
it's got to be done. And to be fair, the two companies that are doing it with Meng and TACM, it's going to be nice. It's going to fit together. It's going to be nicely engineered. It's just going to be, obviously, you can take a pick. It's going to be a price point, I presume, on how much they both are, doesn't it? But I can't see a lot.
There probably won't be a lot of difference between them. No, not at all. I think it'll be pretty much the same.
Have we got any dates for it? Is it going to be next year, is it?
I haven't seen dates yet, I must admit. No. So I know some people have asked and they haven't replied on their Facebook saying about a release date, but they haven't actually put up anything. So
it's obviously well on its way to drop it, isn't it?
Well, that's it. All the CAD work's up now, the entire thing. So, perhaps they're into test shots and things. So maybe, by the end of the year, early next year.
Maybe it'll be quite quick, aren't they, getting stuff out? So.
Yeah. Yeah, because to be fair, it's not taken long from the Meng Phantom to be announced to it,
being out, yeah.
Well, yeah, literally, yeah. So interesting. Anyway, so yeah, good stuff.
Yes. Cool. Right. Specials. Have we got any specials up this week?
I tell you what, we have got. Go back to the top. We've got
15% off Bandai.
That's it. So all Bandai kits from us, obviously the Star Wars ones, which is what we can get. But yeah, 15% off.
There we go.
Till the weekend.
Sorry, it's a bit slow, my thing today. I don't know why. There we go.
Slow for me as well today.
Yeah, I don't know why. The internet's very slow today. But yes, there we go. 15% off all the Bandai kits that we got in stock.
Yep.
Grab them whilst you can. Some nice ones there. The B-Wing. I saw somebody do a B-Wing the other day. Really, really nice in blue. And they put invasion stripes on it.
Oh.
Okay.
And it looked really, really good. It was like blue and grey. It did work. It looked absolutely fantastic, but it had invasion stripes on it as well. And obviously that is technically a wing off of something or other. And it just looked absolutely fantastic. So,
wonder what it's a wing off.
Do you know what? I did know. If you look it up, somebody will tell you, but I can't remember what it is now. But it is a wing off of something.
Right.
But yes, quick answers on a postcard too. That's the wing off A. But literally, that's all it was. In the good old days of. So,
yeah.
But no, it really actually was a very, very nice one. So, good job on that one. Right, so yes, 15% off there, and special offers. I don't know if anything's changed in here.
No, we're still on the same, I think, from when you did it Friday, was it? So we've got the main, obviously the Hornets are up there, and the bits and bobs, and the obviously Coyote and stuff. Yes. So yeah, just usual bits in there. But
I see that the next ICM one is going to be the old Beaufort with the Trop.
Trop one, yeah.
So I've got that one coming out as well. So there's that one. Right, should we pop over to questions?
Pre-orders, mate, please.
Pre-orders. Sorry, that's what I meant, pre-orders. Yes.
Because we've got a new one up that dropped on us, which is for a Pearl Harbor P40.
Yeah.
Christmas edition.
Yeah, but it's due next year.
Yeah, Christmas 2023.
Is that some sort of thingy joke for Pearl? I don't know.
Do you know what? I just saw it.
They got bombed in December, didn't they?
Yeah, December the 7th.
Yeah, I don't know if something's a bit lost there.
Yeah, Christmas with Pearl.
That doesn't seem very respectful, if I'm honest, but yeah.
Yeah, who are we to
Maybe
judge?
it's lost in translation or something.
Yeah,
but yeah,
anyway, so
special Christmas edition.
Yeah, that'll obviously the follow on from the other version. So that is actually a P40 look.
Yes, yeah, P40B.
It was a Hawk, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, well, from my reading is that America called every single one of them P40, just different things. Yeah. It was us that then butchered it and called them Hawks, War Hawks,
Kitty Hawks,
Terror
Hawks,
Skyhawks.
Skyhawks,
yeah. But every single model was a P40 in America.
Yeah.
And obviously, we called them Kitty Hawks, War Hawks, or whatever.
Yeah.
Depending on which market was. And the other one was a Japanese, an export one, wasn't it? Where it went to China and other countries.
Mm-hmm.
It was the but in America it was still the P40.
It's all an early P40 because that's the B anyway, isn't it? So
yeah.
So yeah, if anybody's interested in one of them, put your name down.
Mm-hmm. Very nice indeed.
Yeah.
What else we got? Oh,
a mug.
Apparently a mug. Why is that
pre-order for a mug? Apparently.
I don't know why the mug's in there. Why is the mug in there? Hold on.
Where's that come from?
I don't know. There we go. We got the FX. Obviously, Spitfire.
Yep.
That'll probably just tip up, and we won't know. It'll probably just be here before we know about it. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
I imagine.
Yeah.
They'll probably just turn up in the fall.
So if you want
know when FX have got it on sale on their site, haven't
they?
Yeah. They'll tell everybody else once they've got it on their own site.
3 weeks before everybody else, so we'll know it's out.
Yes.
So obviously that one's out. The B25 as well we've got up, which is the HK Models one, which Phil's going to build.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
His build list massive for next year now, isn't it?
Next year, I know, but they're all very exciting. Yes, they are all very exciting, though, I must admit.
Yeah, well, that's going to be good.
Yeah.
That is going to be a good kit.
Very, very nice, that one.
So pre-orders are up, and
Hasegawa pre-order will probably have to close in
soon, actually.
Not at the end of next week.
I think so, yeah. But again, there's some good gear on that.
Good gear in there, yeah, definitely. Some very, very nice stuff.
Hasegawa classics, especially the Sea Kings and the 104s, and all of it is. It's all good stuff, isn't it?
Yes.
Look, and even
Corsairs.
Phantom.
And your Phantom.
And your Phantom.
I'm really looking forward to sorting out who's ordered what on that.
And a P40, look.
Love the P40. You can have it as a 30-second, or they've got the 70-second up here. The 48, sorry, up here as well. We've got both types of those.
Yeah.
Both these, you're fine.
Good kits.
Good kits. Got you well covered on there. And obviously the 48 scale Typhoon, which is a lovely kit as well.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So, yeah, some nice classic kits in there if you want those. Corsair, as you said, still, I think, the best kit.
Will you build it again?
I would build it again. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's great. And let's face it, options for markings, forget what's in the box. Have a look online. There's millions.
You know what? You want to build a late Greek one.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, do the Hellenic ones because they're gorgeous weathering.
Is that a K?
I don't know. I've got a book on it, actually. You know, they do the books for them, for the Hellenic ones. I've got the one on the Corsair. And so I've got plenty of reference photos for doing them on one day because they are very, very nice indeed.
Yeah, because you can get the Greek paint set now from Attacker, can't you? Or they've done two anyway. So you've got it's like that bluey grey colours they do them in, isn't it? I think. Well, from what
those ones are actually done in camo.
Are they
have that brown camo or green camo over them with the white bellies.
Oh,
right. It was chipped and stained and they proper weathered.
Yeah.
So yes, for the Corsair families. So yeah, very nice indeed. Classic aircraft. But say even if you want to do a US Navy one and Marines and stuff, there's hundreds and hundreds of decal sheets available with them all in different markings. So and again, the Corsair as well is a beautiful one as well. Yeah. Very, very nice kit indeed.
Yeah. Skyhawk and there's loads.
Yeah, F104. Classic.
Sea King's tempting.
Yes, I've got that here, haven't I? It is.
Yeah. I think I might bag a Sea King, I reckon, to add to the helicopter collection because that is a cracking kit, and like I say, it's hard to get hold of. It's not. It comes and goes, so that's definitely worth one. So yeah,
cool.
Shall we go on to all our loads of questions?
Yeah, what's it? Two. Okay, so Tom says, hi gents, I joined during the height of the pandemic and I've been following your chats and inspirational builds. On the Phantom build, you make some harnesses with foil. What is the gauge of the foil you use? Right, okay, because it's very thin and kitchen foil is too thin. It is. I don't know. My digital calipers are kaput.
You want like wine foil, like what you put wine bottles around, that sort of thickness, isn't it?
I would have to say it's probably like the thickness of 2 sheets of aluminium foil. It's got enough to hold itself. It doesn't fold or bend or anything else like that. But I don't know efficiently because I got this out of a skip. You know, I live on an industrial estate, so sometimes when I'm walking the dog, I see some stuff hanging in a skip, and I go in. It's like, do you mind if I pinch this? They're like, help yourself, mate. So, and I did, and I've got it there.
Do you think insulation foil would be too thick?
I don't know. It doesn't matter if it's too thick, because again, in reality, you need it to be certain thickness.
Yeah. To
be right. You know, I might redo mine. I know what he's asking because it's about this build here, and to be honest, I haven't touched it since Friday because I've been unwell. But I might redo one of those harnesses because they're a little bit too wide. I think it just doesn't look perfect, so I might do another one. But basically, you say all you do, little tip for you can see it here: sand it before you paint it, and that way it gives it something to grip to when you paint it, and that way we can bend it, and the paint won't flake off.
Yeah.
So otherwise, if it's really slippy and shiny, when you go and bend it, it just flakes off. So if you sand it first, it's got a bit of bite onto there. You can go along there and just, put your paint over it. And like I showed on this one, just then super glue one end and then twist it all down, add your bits and pieces, and away you go. So it's a quick, easy way of getting your harnesses to look quite nice. So
I was just trying to measure mine, but then my digital calipers have decided to run out of steam.
I say like the foil you get on top of wine bottles or champagne.
Yeah.
That
is. Yeah. How many bottles of champagne do you have in your house?
You know,
He's always got that Moet floating around.
One thing I also find is, you know, Swan Morton blades.
Yes.
Yeah.
They come in foiled pack.
Yeah.
And that's quite nice, thickness for it as well. If you use Swan Morton blades.
Yeah,
what you want is just something that's got no resistance. So when you bend it, it just stays.
Yeah.
And you can just like go in and you can do it. What you could do as well, if you are using like a foil, just PVA glue or not super glue it, you'd have to PVA glue it together, just laminate it together and then cut it, and that'll bend, and then that way it'll be a bit better. If I'm guessing, I would say this is probably 0.2 mil, but I'm literally having a guess at this. But again, it came out of a skip, so I don't officially know what it is, but my digital calipers, they're battery powered and they've given up the ghost, so I don't know. If I was guessing, though, I'd probably say it's around about 0.2 mil. So, or a 0.20 mil gauge. I don't know. Because don't they do this stuff? They do it in a gauge as well. They call it a gauge, isn't it? Like wire. When it's very thin, they call it. I don't know what the gauge would be, to be honest.
Well, you could use what's just over my shoulder, just there.
Oh, US money?
US money.
Chopping up US notes.
A friend sent me a dollar bill. Well, sent me some, changing a dollar bill years ago, and it's a nice texture for doing harnesses, and it's all like it's like nice and sits right, not like
it's like canvas, isn't it?
Yeah.
Eh?
So it's like a canvas texture, which is what.
Yeah. Just the right sort of thickness and texture for doing seat belts, but same. Whereas our plastic stuff, you can't use all, can you?
Well, our stuff now shrinks when you put it in your tumble dryer, doesn't it?
I'm not trying to.
Only I saw something the other day and somebody put some stuff in the tumble dryer and it came out and it shrunk. It's like shrinky dinks. But yeah, if I was guessing, I would say probably 0.2 of a gauge, but I don't know. Say it came out of a skip. I've got a big chunk of it which I folded up because it was a big piece like this, and I folded up, went and asked him how much he wanted for it, and they're like, help yourself. So I would have gone back with the car.
Stop selling it.
Yeah, that's it. So, but yeah, it's obviously one of their offcuts. So, right, okay. Last question. Scott says, "Afternoon, gents. I've got a merch question. Are we ever going to see a PM mug? It's nice to put along with my growing Flory mugs. He's got 2 in his collection."
What, one of them?
Actually, that's not a PM mug. That was
that was my limited that I did for you all. That
he's broke that one
He's
as
got
well.
no freaking handle.
He broke.
He's an animal.
It's not me.
I did a special one, for all of them, and it's got PM on one side and the Flory on the other with their name on.
Yes, you ought to get your thingy on it. Hot glue gun or something.
Yeah, work real
Put a drop of black widow glue on it.
It's got black widow glue now. That'll not work, will it?
Bill's got a PM mug behind him, haven't you?
I have. I've got the original one. It's the wrong colour.
Yeah.
That was the prototype colours.
Yeah, that's the prototype one, and it was the wrong colour. That's why I ended up with it.
That's super rare, that one. Possibly. I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say yes. So I'll speak to our person. We have said about it, haven't we, for a long time. So I will have to. Funny enough, he actually, the guy who does all like this stuff for me and him, was at our house yesterday, but I wasn't there. So
right.
was dealing with accounts with Leslie.
Fair enough.
I'll go and see him. If not, Phil can do it from down there. He likes posting mugs. He's got it down to a fine art. So
I'll be honest with you guys.
I'll just send you all our artwork and you can do it for us.
Oh, thanks. Well, doing it is getting them out. And I will be honest, because obviously this week's been a write-off for me and it will be to the end of the week. I'll try and get some more work off. But unfortunately, my dispatch department's working this week. So she was at work yesterday and today, but she will be back on getting your orders out. But honestly, I don't think I can drive at the moment. Not unless I want to, I need a Tesla and it can take me there on its own. I'll just sit there.
If you're on your night nurse.
Yeah, that's it. So, but yeah, I don't fancy driving at the moment.
No, you don't be spreading that.
No, that's it. And obviously I don't want to spread it around either. So what I would do, the mugs were all going out every day last week. I sent a load over on Saturday, did another load on Monday. And then obviously I was hit pretty hard by in the afternoon. So none went out yesterday. None are going to go out today, but I'll get the remainder of them out, hopefully be out of you tomorrow. So there is a small pause in between. But Tams is back tomorrow, back to a real job. And then, so she'll be on it straight away in the morning. Don't panic, everyone.
Cool.
So, yes. Good job. Just to warn everybody that because of this week, Andy, to be honest, has been absolutely flat out doing invoicing and all the different bits and pieces on the sales department side. And obviously Matt's been working flat out as well, trying to get all your orders out. And I've just been in bed dying. So there's no videos going to be up tomorrow. And obviously probably no point really doing anything on Friday because nothing's really happened. So what I'm really going to do is just write off this week. I can then catch up with stuff because obviously I've done no filming either. So I've got no video to go up on Friday. So I'm going to write this week off and then get back at it properly. And then hopefully at the weekend I can get a load more filming done, get that edited, get it put up for Monday. And then we can, new week, new beginnings. And push
you need
through.
To be fit for next Saturday.
I know. And that's the big thing as well. I'm acutely aware of that because I want to get this out of the way and everything. Because next Saturday we have got a special show. What are we calling it?
I don't know. We've not decided. We'll decide that next week. We've got to come up with some quirky title that's, to coincide with a certain other show that's taking our thunder.
Yeah, Saturday the 12th. We are doing a special live show all day. So it'll probably be like 10 till 12 and then do 2 till 4.
Yeah.
Right the way through and usual gossip.
Just for those who can't attend.
Yes, who can't attend a certain show.
Can't be bothered or whatever. For whatever reason. So we're going to come on and just fill in, basically.
Yes. Yes, we'll keep you entertained because we are the boys to entertain you. Do. Even though I definitely don't feel like it at the moment, but by next week we will do. We'll be fine and back up. Seeing as we haven't got a show on, I did have a delivery because you can never have enough pipettes. I got to that thing. I have a bag of pipettes behind me, and it's on the other side of that little bit of card. And because they are literally this bag, I order them all the time. And I put my hand in to find there was none in there. And it's like, So good old Amazon. So whilst I was there, I did buy a load of these, which these are super glue applicating brushes. But if you put that in hobby search engines, they'll charge you like 10 quid for 10. But if you put in eyelash glue applicator brushes, you can pick up, I think it's 300. Sorry, I haven't got my glasses. Yeah, 300 for $4.99, which I know is expensive, but it's Amazon. If you want to go via China, you can get them for even less than that. So
are they same as the ones we've got in round plastic?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly the same ones. So, so I ordered some of them to go along with these. Good old Amazon, because it's like next day. As I say, if you want to wait a bit longer, you can get them off the old interweb a lot cheaper. But yes, But pipettes, it's one of those things. You don't realise how many pipettes you go through until you need them. So I was like, last week doing this, I was like, I've got no pipettes. What am I supposed to do?
I'll tell you what I've been using. You remember how Nathan gave us them little Pyrex?
Yeah,
glass?
I use those all the time, yeah.
I've been using it, not really to mix paint, but no like clear coats and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're easy to clean out. I was like, I've added some other bigger ones in the Amazon basket, if I'm honest, because I quite like for mixing paint, because they're dead easy to clean being gloss.
Yeah. I must admit, I do mix pretty much all my paints now in these before I pop them in, just to make sure, mix them through, and you can see what you got as well by tipping them on glass. You can see what's going on.
And they've got the little pourer, so it don't go. It funnels it where you want it to go. So they're actually a good idea, and you can get different size ones as well, can't you? So I think are they 50 mil or something?
No, these are 10 mil.
10 mil, that was it. You can get 50 mil, 100 mil, and
I've searched for the 10 mil ones on their own, but I only can ever see them in sets where you get like Chinese Russian doll things where you get.
That's what you want, because then you've got different sizes for whatever.
Like ones that are litre and whatever.
No, I've got some I've got some in the basket that's a 10 mil, a 50 mil, and a 100 mil, and that'll be more than enough for whatever quantity of paint you need to mix, really.
It's like Russian dolls who's got a 10 litre right the way down to 10 mil. It's like, ka-shing. Be there all week.
They're like some mad chemist.
So that was my things. But no, I agree. These are great. I must admit, Nathan got us those, didn't he? And I do use it literally all the time now because it's just really, really straightforward. And also, if you don't use all your paint and tipping back as well, you just tip them straight back and away you go.
Yeah, they are really useful. Before this goes out, I better order mine because otherwise
I'll get in there fast.
Sold out. I can see, it'll be like the Finger Banger 500 airbrushes. I wonder if they're back in stock yet.
Yeah, is any back now? Hopefully they will be.
So, yes.
Cool. Right, okay then guys, we will leave it with you. Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. Obviously you can get all your bits and pieces as always over on the actual PM store. Obviously all the usual bits and pieces, and obviously don't forget we've got our not ending anytime soon sale. which is 25% off absolutely everything as well. These are all brand new kits. And as you can see, we've got new stuff added, bits and pieces in there, things like that, and some really nice kits as well. So if you want to grab anything from in there, you can do as well as always. So that's it about me. I'm going to go back to bed because I now ache. And I've been very good because I haven't coughed all the way through this. So that's good.
Very well.
Right. Okay then, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. We will see you all again very, very soon. Take care and bye.
Bye.
Bye.